Hi everybody! So it is about 98 degrees Fahrenheit in here, and I'm sure my UK friends think I'm boiling alive. I will put what it is in Celsius up here as well. But yeah, it is hot in here, even by Fahrenheit standards. So yeah, I'm just wearing a tank top and we're just gonna try to get as much done as we can. The Ren Faire is coming up and I need a lot of pottery for it. I have a decent amount of bump cups, but I definitely need a lot more mugs. I have kind of been struggling to get my mugs to turn out right because it's been so hot, so the handles have been cracking really fast and stuff. So I'm gonna have to watch them really carefully this time around. And yeah, we're just gonna be doing a lot of mug throwing. I am gonna throw a couple bump cups just so that I have some, you know, because you can never have enough of those. They do really well in the From Here store and other places too. So, you know, if they don't sell at the Ren Faire, I'll have more options to sell them at other places as well. So I will be making some more of those, but mostly the focus today is going to be mugs, and a lot of mugs, because I have some dragon mugs with the circular door and all that. I usually make a couple of those for the Ren Faire too. And then I've got some of my own mugs to make, because if you haven't heard, my book actually came out, and I'll put the cover here and the links are below in my description if you're interested in checking it out. But I did actually release my book, and so I do plan on having some paperbacks available for sale, but I do want some mugs to go along with it, and I do have some ideas. So that is also going to be something we're making this time around too. Going to be throwing some mugs for that. And yeah, so today is just going to be a day in the studio. I am still doing writing stuff. I just got, for signing up for my email list, I made like a short story collection, and so I just got all of that formatted and stuff like that sent to my Kindle, so I'm going to be reading through that and editing it, and then hopefully making that available in the next week or two for people who sign up for my email list. They get my free short story collection. So yeah, so I am working on that as well, but today is just mostly a studio day. So yeah, I just have a lot on my to-do list for pottery, because I gotta make a bunch before the Ren Faire. I gotta make a bunch before winter hits, right? Because of those of you who don't know, this is my studio, but it is an unheated, unair conditioned garage. That's why it's like 90 degrees in here right now. And so it is very subject to the elements, and winter is one that I find I have a hard time making anything during the winter. You know, my clay is frozen over before, things like that. So I do make some in the winter, but it's definitely a lot less than during the summer, warmer months. So we're going to take advantage of it still being warm, even if it's too warm, and going to make some mugs. And that's kind of what our plan is today. So yeah. Alright, so we got 4 bump cups done. We've got 2 mugs there. And then I've got a bunch of mugs in here. I also made some tankards just because it's for the Ren Faire. And I don't know, I'm curious to see how they sell compared to like my other mugs and the usual shape I make. I tend to personally really like round mugs. So that's probably why I make so many of them. But I figured we'd try some a little different for this go around and see how like tankards did and see if they'd sell okay too. So yeah, so that's kind of what we got done today. That's about all I could fit in before I have to go pick up my kids from school and stuff. So yeah.